Hello everyone, and welcome to my BNB24 official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Luna and Dylan are sisters. The Bold and the Beautiful introduced Dylan as Hayes Finnegan's art teacher a few months ago, but we don't know anything about the character other than her passion for finger painting. Word on the internet is Dylan might be related to someone on the soap. In fact, Dylan might have accidentally unalived her secret sister. Here's what's coming up next on Bold and the Beautiful, spoilers down below. Dylan will be front and center next week on BNB, as she continues trying to make amends for running over escaped prisoner Luna Nozawa. But now that you mention it, Dylan looks a little bit like Luna. Electra Forrester was shocked when Hayes' art teacher popped up at her apartment and confessed to killing Killer Luna with her car. But that's just the beginning of her apology tour. According to Bold and Beautiful spoilers, Dylan will decide to pay Steffi Forrester and Dr. John Finnegan. In fact, she will crash their turkey dinner on Thanksgiving and announce she's the one who wiped Luna off the map. While Dylan is running around town and introducing herself to everyone as Luna's killer, will someone recognize her? The soap rumor mill has hinted for months that Luna Nozawa could have a secret sister. Some Bold and the Beautiful theories even point to Poppy having 2 babies with Finn and deciding to give one up for adoption because it was too much. Finn and her family would have never been the wiser because she wasn't around when she was pregnant with Luna or giving birth. Imagine the irony of Dylan accidentally killing her own sister. Or did Dylan and Luna already meet? Were they working together? Do you think the twin twist could be true? If Hayes' art teacher wants to apologize to Luna's father, won't she pay Poppy Nozawa a visit next? More importantly, will Poppy recognize her? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Sheila's obsession with Hayes returns, Steffi's happy days end? By Heather Hughes on November 28, 2025. Comments. Leave comments related. Soap opera, spoiler, television, The Bold and the Beautiful. 13 The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Sheila's obsession with Hayes returns, Steffi's happy days end? The Bold and the Beautiful BNB spoilers hint that Sheila Sharp's Hayes Finnegan obsession may return. Will Sheila's marriage failure trigger a setback that brings more chaos to Steffi Forrester Finnegan and John Finnegan's lives? Following all the Luna Nozawa horror, Steffi and her family finally got some peace around the Thanksgiving table. It was nice to see some heartwarming moments, but we all know the uplifting holiday was just the calm before the storm. Steffi may have offered up a clue about the trouble ahead when she spoke about everything they had to be grateful for. During Steffi's speech, she insisted they were safer than they'd ever been. In the world of daytime dramas, it's never a good idea to get too comfortable. It seems like Steffi is letting her guard down and settling into what could be a false sense of security. Since characters manage to rise from the grave pretty often on soaps, there's no guarantee Luna is gone for good. However, there could be other threats that rise up in the meantime, maybe even a familiar one that Steffi and Finn thought was behind them. Ever since Sheila got together with Deacon Sharp, she's found a better path. Sheila obviously still makes mistakes occasionally, but there's a difference in keeping secrets and committing the horrible crimes she used to commit. BNB fans keep hearing Sheila say she's not that person anymore, but is that really the case? There may be a wilder, scarier version of Sheila lurking just under the surface. That version of Sheila could come roaring back if Deacon gets knocked off the pedestal she's put him on. Sheila is thrilled to be back together with Deacon and credits Taylor Hayes with saving her marriage, but her world may fall apart if they have an affair. That's the kind of thing that could leave Sheila looking elsewhere for comfort, so she may turn to little Hayes as someone who could perhaps learn to love her unconditionally. Sheila might decide her precious grandson is the only one who won't let her down and doesn't know enough to have turned against her. In the November 26th episode, Sheila acknowledged she'd been thinking about Finn and Hayes. Although Sheila isn't obsessing yet, that could change if Deacon betrays her and isn't a strong guiding presence in her life any longer. Will Sheila spiral out of control again and develop a Hayes fixation? Could that lead to a kidnapping crisis and rip away that sense of safety that Steffi feels? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Sheila may get updates on some cheating news and spin out, so stay tuned. CDL will have other fantastic Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, news and updates to check out, so visit us regularly for more BNB details. Rich Forrester can't let Taylor go. This week on The Bold and the Beautiful, the Forrester gang will gather around their ridiculously fancy tables to carve the turkey. Taylor Hayes is spending the holidays single, But we all know she's not lonely and has her eye on a local restaurant owner. Is her ex going to come crawling back when he realizes she is moving on? Here's what's coming up next on Bold and the Beautiful, spoilers down below. Deacon Sharp and Taylor Hayes' chemistry is undeniable. The Il Giardino owner is trying to work things out with his wife Sheila Carter, but we all see the writings on the wall. If Deacon and Taylor don't hit the sheets soon, viewers at home will be shocked. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers hint it won't be long before Taylor's family begins to notice that she is glowing and clearly crushing on somebody. When Ridge realizes that Taylor is really moving on, will he start having second thoughts about marrying Brooke Logan? It's obvious that Ridge doesn't want to be with Taylor and commit to her, but he also doesn't want her to move on with anyone else either. When Ridge dumped Taylor, he expected it to debilitate her. The fact that his ex could care less that he married her rival and seems to be thinking about someone else will definitely be a blow to the designer's ego. Ridge Forrester isn't exactly a fan of Deacon Sharp. They can stand to be in the same room as each other, but a few decades ago the two men were fighting over Brooke. Will Ridge's animosity grow when he learns that Deacon is sleeping with another one of his exes? In Deacon's defense, there aren't a whole lot single women in Los Angeles that Ridge hasn't been married to. Do you think Ridge will start to have second thoughts? Will he start hanging around his ex again when he realizes she is hanging out with someone else? Dylan's fishy confession: who paid fake Luna killer? Next week on The Bold and the Beautiful, Dylan will continue to take responsibility for killing Luna Nozawa. But soap spoilers say there's something suspicious about her confession, and there will be a major twist down the line. Why would Dylan confess to a crime she didn't commit, and what could she possibly gain from it? Keep reading to find out. Is Dylan really the one who ran down inmate Luna Nozawa? Or is her confession fake? Here's what's coming up next on Bold and Beautiful, spoilers down below. Hayes' art teacher showed up on Electra Forrester's doorstep and announced she was the one who had sent her the mysterious text. Dylan confessed to Electra that she is the driver who killed Luna when she ran into the road. Despite the fact that Luna tied her up and took her hostage and threatened to shoot her, Dylan swears it was an accident. Interestingly, Dylan added to her confession that the police were aware, and she called them as soon as she got home and reported what happened. Electra Forrester has no reason not to believe Dylan, but how do we know she is really the driver that ran Luna over? Shouldn't someone check with Detective Baker and confirm Dylan really did turn herself in? For all we know, she could be working with Luna Nozawa. The Bold and the Beautiful just introduced Dylan, and we don't know much about the character, except she was Hayes' art teacher and apparently ran over Luna. Viewers are convinced she's a red herring or is working for someone else. Apparently, she's also friends with Electra and feels comfortable confessing to killing someone to her. According to B&B spoilers, there could be a lot more to Dylan's confession. One popular theory is she befriended Luna after the whole shooting ordeal and helped her fake her death. Another possibility is Dylan was just taking the fall for someone else. If someone close to Will Spencer Jr. killed his baby mama, it would make sense that they needed a fall guy. Luna's miscarriage wasn't public knowledge when she escaped. Whoever mowed her down thought they killed Will's unborn baby too. Electra's life is in danger. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers suggest Electra Forrester's life might soon be in danger. That's because a lot of people think that the new girl in this fictional town of Los Angeles, Dylan, might have something up her sleeve. Who even knew that she and Electra were supposedly such good friends to begin with, right? During the latest episode of the soap, Dylan confessed to Electra that she just happened to be driving by the beach house when Luna ran the road. Dylan was the one who allegedly killed Luna. And while Electra promised that the two women were going to get through all of this together, there's a strong suspicion that Dylan might be hiding the real truth. It's only going to be a matter of time before it comes out, right? Of course, the Bold and the Beautiful fans certainly did share their thoughts about this storyline on social media. Some even commented with, maybe Dylan didn't really hit Luna but someone else. Maybe the body was really mangled and they just assumed it was Luna. After seeing their not-so-professional search debacle, I think it's an easy leap to believe they'd screw up identifying the body too. Another critic wrote, they are assuming it was Luna but she had switched clothes with the surfer girl. Dylan stayed and talked to the police, so I would assume they had a body, but it's not Luna. It's going to end being the surfer girl. And then there was this comment as well. I think she's harboring Luna or Luna's blackmailing her. It's going to be a while, but she'll be back. She's in a new 2026 movie with the Legally Blonde franchise. It goes without saying that B&B fans will simply have to tune in each and every day to find out what will happen next. The Bold and the Beautiful airs weekdays on the CBS network. Check your local listings for times. In the meantime, let us know what you think by leaving us a line with your thoughts in our comments section below. Bill Spencer is making an epic comeback on Bold and Beautiful. The Bold and the Beautiful viewers have watched Bill Spencer struggle since his breakup with Poppy Nozawa. Bill has been taking back-to-back hits, financially and emotionally this year. But all that is about to change. All signs are pointing to 2026 being the year of Bill Spencer on Bold and Beautiful. If you are a Bill fan, you are in for a treat. Here's what's coming up next on the daytime soap. Spoilers down below. Bill Spencer has been sinking on Bold and Beautiful. The Spencer Publications tycoon was once considered one of the most charming and powerful men in Los Angeles. Everything came crashing down when Bill and Poppy Nozawa, Romy Parks, split and he learned Luna Nozawa wasn't his daughter. Then Bill made the mistake of getting Luna pardoned and that blew up in his face. To add insult to injury, he thought his son Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, was dying and got scammed out of millions. Plus, he kept throwing himself at his ex-wife Katie Logan and getting shot down. According to Bold and Beautiful spoilers, Bill Spencer's luck is finally turning around and he will be rising back to the top in Los Angeles. Of course, that means he will also start bumping heads with his rival Rich Forrester again. Bill will have his Katie back on his arm and Spencer Publications will start thriving again. Word on the internet is Bill might even get his prodigal son Will Spencer Jr. back at the family company too, rather than at Forrester Creations. Everything will start falling into place for the Spencer family again on the CBS soap, and we can't wait to have them front and center on the daytime show. Are you a Bill fan? Are you looking forward to this new season for the character?